is the Nazis and what they became. They were funded by Illuminati links to disrupt and destabilize Europe. They already had this agenda in plan. They grew too powerful and they wanted to create their own elitist faction of Illuminati, and at some point their funding got cut. Certain groups split off and went into the inner earth. If you want to call that inner earth theory, is that basically any solid matter or object or particle has an empty space within inside it, and this rule applies to all matter. So within the earth there's space that people or groups or cities can be built and exist. I mean, I personally think it's probably empty in the core, but I can't prove that. Anyway, so you've got different groups that have all split off. You've got the Nazis who are interested in their own human genetic program. They would abduct people for their experiments. They would also abduct people with more pure bloodlines to add to themselves. They've been going under a lot of interbreeding since the 1940s, where they disappeared and went off underground or formulated their own groups. They will look for people that are blonde, the Aryan type bloodlines that they want to add to their own. And some of them have been, some of these things where airliners have disappeared. There's been a lot of female students and so on. Rumours that they've been abducted and they've been taken off to their own bases in submarines. So there may be under the sea, there may be some sea bases for these guys. You've got also what's going on in the North Pole, and there's possibly some other bases outside of this world. I think technologically we're probably about 1 million years ahead, but actually what we've got here is some type of slave entrapment planet, like a zoo where people just get bred and alien groups come for whatever reason. It's an ongoing project. It could be that there's certain rules set up governing this planet, but off-world or outside of it, you can do your own thing rather than functioning as your own group. Basically, so you do go off and do your own thing, and you're not subject to the same rules of this planet. A lot of what goes on is we're sort of held back, and technology rolls out, and if it's got a military link to it. So so with the Illuminati, you've got different groups. I've mentioned basically that there's different sections of the Illuminati, and that's gone off into different Nazi-type human groups as well. Different political wings there. You've got the military different program of sort of destabilising the world domination. You've got the police type state that everything's loading up towards in the US, and there's plans to bring out certain martial law and other things such as within Europe as the program rolls on. A breakdown of boundaries, and the state takes full control over civilian life and so on. So that's a lot of that sort of stuff going on. There's also, as I mentioned, within the Nazis that they looked for the pure bloodlines, and it led them towards more ET roots. And you've got also transgenesis or transgenic groups that look to add either cyborgs or alien DNA to their own to formulate a new type of species. Okay, it's big sign off. Bye.